First take. Hello, welcome to Semi-Retired and Inspired. We changed our name. We have a new host as well, hostess. And with so many podcasts out there, we're glad you're tuning into ours. Thank you so much. We just ask that if you like what you listen to, please just throw us a subscribe or a like or a comment even. My name is Shaib. I'm here today with Kana, and we have Keith and also Hero. We have some topics that we're going to dive into, but first we're going to talk about some updates.
Update.
So, I was saying I went to Japan about a month ago, and me and the wife we went to Tokyo, went to Osaka, and it was an amazing experience. I was only there for 5 days. I wish I could be there longer, but, life. But it was an amazing trip. I can't explain how the culture is so good there, how people treat you, so warm feeling. It's not like back home in America where everybody's kind of each his own. In Japan, it felt like people were together, and food was top tier. 10 out of 10. And there's things that you would eat you wouldn't expect. Like I had eel, I had octopus, I had different things, and everything was good. It was a great time.
What was your first meal?
When I first got there, I had what's the name of it? It's a fried bread, and they put ice cream in the middle. I can't remember the name of it, but it's big on TikTok. We found it, and we went and tried it, and it was, I don't know, it's different. It's for me. I'm not a big sweet guy. I don't really like sweet things.
Dessert.
I'm not a big dessert guy, but it was good. My wife's, hers was like strawberry and ice cream. Mine was caramel and ice cream, and it was pretty good. Then that same night, I had fried eel.
Right here.
And it looked, I'm a South guy, I'm Southern, so it tastes like catfish. But and you looked at it, you couldn't really tell, but I think it tastes like catfish.
What does catfish taste like? I've actually never had catfish.
You haven't had like fried catfish? I mean, it tastes like fish, but it's all about how you season the batter and stuff. So in the Japanese style, how they seasoned the batter was real good. I would say it's like I would say it's like, to me, without getting racial, it's like black people food. It's very seasoned. So you can have food where it's not seasoned, and in Japan it was very seasoned. So it's a big difference between eating bland. You ever had bland food? You eat it.
Why are you looking at me for? Our culture food is seasoned as well.
No, I'm just saying. Well, Japanese people, they understand.
Yeah.
You eat it. You had bland food before, and then you eat, food with seasoning. Yeah. It's a big difference. So
Yes.
a lot of the food in Japan I ate was very, very well seasoned. Even we ate one restaurant. We had raw food. We had raw meat, and I haven't had it before.
Wait, like fish, or you mean?
It was I think it was beef.
Beef.
Raw beef.
Ooh,
with chopsticks, and I had my chopsticks, and I was struggling with my chopsticks. And, it was good, man. I don't know. It's just, besides the food and the culture, everything was nice. We did a lot of sightseeing. Went from Tokyo, caught a bullet train, went to Osaka. We went to saw the castle in Osaka. We went to Universal Studios.
Really?
Took a lot of pictures.
Wait, what'd you see in Universal?
It's kind of like a Six Flags for our American listeners. It's like Six Flags. So they have roller coasters, and they have a theme park for children. But in Universal Studios, they had a Harry Potter section. My wife loves Harry Potter, so we went there. She bought a wand, bought some clothing, some Harry Potter clothing. They also have a Nintendo World. So it's very Nintendo themed, Mario Brothers and things like that. I wish I could show you guys pictures, man. It's so, not to compare it to America, but if you go to America, a theme park, majority of the time it's like, this is closed, construction, not organized. In Japan, it was like no lines, things were organized, it was neat, it was clean. If you're a kid, you won't pay attention, but now I'm an adult, it's like, those little detailed things makes a big difference, and it's very organized, and it's not chaotic. It was very punctual, very, hey, you need help? Hey, come here. You need this, you need that.
Wait, country.
English then?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't think if your English is bad, you could work there. Because there's so many different cultures. Like I was waiting in line to get popcorn. I heard German. I heard English.
Oh.
I heard Japanese. I heard Mandarin. I heard I was sitting there with my wife. I was like, I had my phone out. I was like, listen, you could pick up so many different languages.
Really?
To work there, I think you need to be very like
Multilingual.
multi, languages. Everyone I asked for help, they were like, it wasn't perfect English, but they understood it.
Right.
Like, go here. Or,
So
if I can't help you, talk to this person.
Can I ask how, like, do you get access to all of the different sections? 'Cause, like Harry Potter, or do you have to pay separately?
No, so the only place you had to pay separately was the Nintendo World.
Interesting.
Nintendo World, you had to pay separate to get in because it's super fancy. It's super nice. But Harry Potter, you can walk in. They had a minion, the minions,
Oh, so-
the yellow people. They had an area for that. They had a Demon Slayer area. I took a picture for
Really?
Demon Slayer, but the ride was down at the time. I was upset. I couldn't ride the ride, but I bought a Demon Slayer shirt. But they had different. It's a huge theme park, and I think it was about 8 different things, attractions. They had Jurassic World, Nintendo, Harry Potter, the anime section with Demon Slayer. They had some kiddie things. We kind of walked around the whole thing, got experience, and took pictures, and it was worth it. I think it was very much worth it. It's pretty much like that. We went to the Universal Studios. That was in Osaka. I would say to get around to Japan is kind of hectic. It's like New York. It's so busy. They have subways, trains. So if you plan on going to Japan, make sure you have, like, where you're going, and not just going with the flow. I was kind of like, I gotta go with the flow, but me and my wife got there. I was like, oh, okay, you can get lost real quick. What else? We didn't do too many things, like, cause we were there for 5 days. So 3 days in Tokyo. We met up with Michael, our other host.
Yeah.
If you watch our
SRG.
previous episodes, Michael, who's in the podcast, he was there at the same time. So we met up, and he's the one that kind of showed me, because he's been there multiple times. He showed us around to different places and different things. We went to one restaurant, and we had a 12-course Japanese style meal. That's when I had the raw food, and I was like, to compare it to America, we have 3-course, appetizer, your main course, and then dessert. But the Japanese culture is 12. So I was like, what? I had cow tongue, I had raw beef. We had how you say is it miso soup?
Oh, miso shiru. Miso shiru.
And we had
Miso
that. We had different things, and it was so good. We also went to something you were like, what's the district in Tokyo that has all the anime
Akihabara.
Akihabara.
We went to Akihabara, and that was mine. It was like this. I'm not a big anime guy. My wife is, so she wanted to go there, and we went. And it's basically like a strip, like of 15 streets of worth of just anime things and movies, VCR, clothing, little toys, anything you can think of with anime involved, they have it. You can even like get a cookie, and it was like an anime, a pizza shaped like a certain character of an anime, and
Pizza.
yeah, dude, it was a certain like the way it was cut out. Like
In Akihabara?
Apparently.
it was nice, man. We didn't go. We went to one area that she wanted to go to, but it's so big that you can really spend a day there. Like, it's humongous, and we went to a place called I think it was called Radio Tower, something like that, Radio Tower, and there was a building, 12 floors, and each floor had a different anime theme and different anime things you can get.
12 floors.
12 floors, dude, and it was. If I could show you guys, I wish I had like a PowerPoint presentation I can show you. Like, this is what it looks like, but it was amazing. And I'm not a big anime guy. My wife is, so she was like walking around like, oh my god, I had to like shake her like, you okay? And she was like, yeah, I'm just amazed at things, and how punctual, how organized the Japan culture is. It was very organized to get around and look at things, and you want to purchase things, and I think it's worth it. People that watch the podcast, you want to go to Japan. Your dollar goes far there. Well, the U.S. dollar I use goes far there. So I would say we spent about maybe 500 USD. Which is
For 5 days.
yeah.
That's pretty good going.
Yeah. So I mean,
Mm.
so it's not bad. The money goes far. So you want to go and be on budget and shop a little bit, eat a little bit, maybe $500, $600. But you know, you can spend more. You want to do more, but going there for 5 days. But overall, trip was good. I want to go back. I miss it. What can I
Does
say?
it make more sense why both of these guys miss it a lot
Yes.
as well?
Yes.
Yeah,
How you've
yeah.
been.
Mm.
Yeah, I would. You can. How can I word this? People say Japanese people are very. They represent their culture. Yeah, I understand why, because
Mm.
when you grow up there and you come to Malaysia, you go to America. It's not the same how people view things, and they're prideful people. So even like an example, we were at Universal Studios, and there was a guy holding a sign that was like, "Go to this way for this line, or go this way for this line," and he took his job so serious. I feel like in America he might be smoking a cigarette or not paying attention, like whatever. He was like holding a sign, like smiling, "Hey, you need help?" And it was like very take his job, and I felt like everywhere I went in Japan, everyone took their job serious, cleaning the restroom or sweeping the street. The construction people were like very punctual. Everything was very punctual, and I see that Japan people are very prideful,
Yeah,
which is
yeah,
a good thing, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss
Take pride in work.
I miss Japanese
Oh.
Star Wars smile.
Yeah, so then,
I miss.
I could see that when I went and visited. I'm like, okay, I see why Japanese people are like that. Not in a bad way; it's a good way
Mm.
of being very, taking things very serious and being very punctual. It's like when I left there on our flight back, I said, okay, I could take some things from their culture and add it to my life
Mm.
on how
That's good.
I do things. So I said, okay, you know, it's very a learning experience for me and the wife, and we enjoy ourselves.
You can become good trip advisor.
Yeah, you're giving me some advice already.
He stay 5 days
Yeah.
in Japan, but his talking is very good and to introduce very well Japan.
Now, also, one more thing. I don't want to talk too much. I like everyone get their stories in. You will walk a lot. You will walk a lot. I have family members calling me, and they're like, "Is it a resort? Is it a beach? Can I?" I'm like, "No. It's a lot of. It's a major city. It's like New York. It's a big city. A lot of trains, a lot of subways to get around throughout the city. So it's a lot of walking. Me and the wife averaged about 25,000 steps a day. I think one day we did 30,000 steps, like 12 miles. So think of it like that. When we got there, it's so funny. We got there and we left and we got home and we weighed ourselves. My wife was down about 5 pounds. I was down like 3. And that's eating desserts, eating big meals, and walking. We lost weight. So it's like, I'm just giving you guys a heads up of you will probably lose weight. Yeah, a lot of walking, a lot of exercise. You get in Japan. A lot of that.
Exercise.
Well, you know, we say in America, we kind of, so we say exercise. But for you guys, it's everyday life. You know, walk, do everything. You see a lot of women with kids
yeah.
walking, grocery store. A lot of people ride bikes. So you get there, you see like, oh, it's normal. Okay, this is their culture. This is what they do. You see a lot of people ride bikes. I'm like, man, I need to get back on a bike. I haven't ridden a bike in years. And everybody rides bikes. Everybody walks. And it was eye-opening experience for me. Definitely want to go back.
That sounds good.
Especially Tokyo, there is no sitting place, so
No sitting.
only startup.
No
Always-
trash cans. Another thing, you guys are punctual.
Yeah, trash can. No,
we were
Yeah,
walking.
trash cans, no.
No.
Yeah, no, trash
You know,
cans.
so they don't want people to litter. So you won't see a trash can anywhere. We found. I was there 5 days. I was in Tokyo and Osaka, 2 major cities, millions of people. I think I saw 3 trash cans. And I was in Japan for 5 days, and I think I saw 3 trash cans. It was like,
Really?
so very clean roads. So you go to New York or even Houston, litter, trash everywhere. In Japan, very clean,
Yeah.
very structured. So it's like, okay, learn some of these things, not to be that guy throwing trash on the floor, being more mindful of small things. So I took some of those things and I'm adding to my life going forward.
That sounds good.
Yeah, man, it was cool. I want to go back.
I bet you guys both miss Japan,
Yeah.
hearing these stories.
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Big miss. Big miss.
Man.
Yeah, it was good, man.
So,
Any updates with you here, Ro? What's been new, man?
New
Yeah, what's been new with you?
Updates.
updates. One case is very good update, but my update is little, very little. It's first time to order AC cleaner.
Oh yeah.
AC cleaner. So it's first time to clean the AC to order the contractor. It's so typical of tropical area because we use all day, all every day, use clean AC, and we just ordered, so not to finish the clean. Maybe the contractor is busy, so it's okay. I'm not hurry, but I ordered two AC and one unit outfit unit, and maybe 560 ringgit, so it's $130.
Okay.
But it's Japanese style.
oh.
little expensive, but Japanese style. And contract house rule. My condominium house rule. We need to clean AC for once 6 months.
6
Once
months.
6
yes.
months.
Twice a year.
Twice a year.
yes,
Twice
yes,
a year.
that's right.
So so we ordered Japanese style AC clean. I express expectation. My expectation is high. Recently, I feel little smell to AC.
What about now? Is it after clean? Is it okay?
Yeah. No, not finished. So
Oh.
Oh,
I
clean's not finished.
yeah. Just order.
Oh,
Just order.
Just order. Yeah. So I'm expected no smell. No smell.
yeah. I actually had our AC unit cleaned as well. I don't really think we do stuff like that in the UK because we don't really have massive AC units. Like it's more about heating. It's more about heating because in the UK the houses get cold more than they get hot. Because if the house gets hot, you just open all the windows and doors.
Oh.
Whereas if it gets cold, it's harder to heat up. So, yeah, you know one thing that was weird about the AC cleaning. They were okay. So the guy comes in. Two people they come in. One guy, he's got the ladder. He's doing the cleaning, right? And this is my first time experiencing this thing. And he's cleaning with a cloth. So first thing I'm thinking, I could have done that. Yeah.
Of course.
Just give me a ladder and just a little wipe. Yeah, I think he did do more than that because I actually had to step out to get money. Right, I was gonna give him touch and go, but I just thought, I need to go quickly. Luckily, the bank's quite near my house. So two guys come in, and I saw one guy who was doing all the work, and so I'm a bit confused. Yeah, the other guy, he's like recording him, like every like AC unit he's doing something to, and every time they open something, they're like
Evidence.
photos, recording, everything. Yeah.
Evidence,
Then-
maybe.
When they find it, none of this makes sense to me, right? But after everything was done, like they gave the receipt because the receipt was the thing that we wanted the most because obviously the renters, they want you to clean every 6 months. So I just cared about the receipt really. So he gave the receipt, but then after the receipt, a different person that wasn't there sent me all of the recordings like back to back. He sent like 15 like video files of the cleaning. I guess as proof.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I just didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah. So not to cut the story off, but we had some issues we had to get some things cleaned and fixed, right?
Yeah.
But in the Malaysian culture, I think it's their way of covering themselves.
Yeah.
If I had multiple things kind of get broken a little bit, they got fixed, and just like you're saying, it's a guy.
They record
They
everything.
record everything and they send it to you like, hey,
Yeah.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
When that if it breaks it, hey, look. We recorded it, and this how it looked before we left.
But you know what it felt like? It felt like a crappy boss. Do you know what I mean? Because one guy was doing all the he was like scrubbing the thing, and the other guy's just there like,
Yeah.
easy job.
Yeah.
He's just recording. That's like I could have done that for the dude if you ask me. But it makes sense.
Supervisor. That's typical supervisor.
It was typical supervisor behavior.
Yeah, definitely.
Only one person
So two-
working to AC clean.
One person was cleaning inside, and
Eh.
then second person was cleaning outside, and then third person was recording.
outside.
Yeah, yeah.
Eh.
It's crazy, man. We just put our guy. He's
Crazy,
coming on
yeah.
the 26th.
Mm.
So in 2 weeks, it's crazy. We all getting our AC fixed.
Because we all moved in around about the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
time.
So I said, we getting ours fixed in about 2 weeks.
Mm.
And I don't know what to expect either. I'm kind of like, I don't know. Like, I want to see how he does it so I can see if I can do it myself.
The only thing that I think the only negative was on one of the AC, it makes like a little clank when you turn it on now. Because I think he put some extra insulation down. Because it looks like a different color as well. So, but it's literally like 30 seconds and then it stops making a noise.
Okay.
So it could be worse.
It could be.
You know what? I'm just going to talk about all my updates here. I did a marathon. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, strong.
Yeah, I
In
did-
KL?
Yeah, in KL, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Hot.
Outside?
Yeah, wait. Hold on. I've actually got a show and tell. Yeah, wait.
Okay.
Wait. I have something.
You bought props,
I
guys.
bought
You bought
something.
props.
Yeah, wait.
Marathon.
Marathon is winter sports.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so,
Winter sports.
yeah, marathon. He ran a long distance.
I'm gonna hide this, yeah.
What?
Okay. Wait. Okay. You ready? You ready?
Ready?
Surprise.
Bang!
Wow! Congratulations!
Look at that.
What?
I know.
What?
Look at that.
You got first place?
Wow!
Nice.
Is this a game?
Yeah, Sonic.
Sonic. Wow! Congratulations!
I mean, I did it mostly for the meme.
Kill him.
Oh,
Finisher.
right. Oh yeah, you know what?
Finisher.
Let me show you guys. Look, have a look. Yeah.
Wow!
I
This
know.
famous Sonics.
Yeah.
네.
Sonic.
What's the distance? How long did you run?
So I did the easiest one. I did a
heavy.
5K.
But hot.
Heavy.
5K.
Yeah,
But
heavy.
hot
Yeah.
temperature.
Around KLCC or
So basically, it was in IOI City Mall.
IOI?
That's
Heavy.
near Putrajaya.
Near here.
No.
Oh?
Maybe 1 hour.
1 hour.
Heavy.
Oh wait. Oh, you mean here?
Yeah.
Shui peddling. Maybe it's near. I don't know. My map orientation is not good. So, yeah. Basically, the funny thing is I don't like Sonic that much. So I did it because my mate is a really big Sonic fan, and I felt like I had to do it to get the medal. And that we have the medal now.
Wow.
So it was, you know what, the marathon. There's actually a lot to say about the marathon, right? I don't know how marathons are in Japan or in the States, but I know that the marathon in UK is very boring.
Oh, really?
It's very boring.
Boring.
When I get to the IOI City, there is 3,000 people
Wow.
at 6 a.m. At 6
6
a.m.
a.m.
6
Ah.
a.m. Yeah. So
Very
the way-
early morning.
It's still not sunrise.
Little bit, but there's 3 races. There's 40 something or 30 km. There's 21,
Ooh.
and then there's 5. So the longest one,
Yeah.
this one started at maybe 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because it's getting a long distance.
Because it takes a very long time to
Yeah.
run the distance.
How long?
Maybe 2-3 hours.
Oh.
So
Oh.
yeah, for the longest one, and then the 20k maybe takes 2 hours
20K.
or something like that.
How long did you take
Wow.
to get to 5?
Mine took about half hour.
So you did 3 miles in 30 minutes.
Well, technically, I think if I look at my like my actual running statistics, I think it was 35 minutes, but I was pausing because I was taking a lot of pictures.
That's still good.
Yeah. Because to be honest with you, like I run most days for at least 10 minutes, So like the 5K to me wasn't
bad.
a big deal. Like I think for me it was more about the what do you call it? Like the shoes. It was more about the shoes because if you don't wear the right shoes, then it hurts a lot. And stretching and that kind of stuff. So, but the actual, like, I know myself quite well. Like once I get in the rhythm, once I'm like in a certain pattern, then it's like
What's the blood flow get going?
yeah. Once it gets going, like I'm kind of okay. Like I probably could have done.
Is this October 6th?
No, it was when was it? I think it was 1 week ago, maybe in November.
Oh, November.
November, yeah.
Oh.
Would you do it?
Oh no, maybe December 3rd. I can't remember now.
December 3rd.
Hot.
No, it was you know, okay, so there's quite a lot to unpack here, right? So number one, because it was early, so it wasn't that hot. It was okay. Number two, it rained.
Rain?
It rained.
Wow.
So but the rain makes it cooler.
あ、そうね。
Yeah. So the rain makes it cooler, but when
hard weather.
so when I was running, the rain stopped.
Oh.
When I started, it stopped.
Oh.
Right.
Oh.
And then
Lucky.
Stop the
yeah,
rain.
lucky.
Lucky,
I was
lucky.
I was very lucky. But to be honest with you, there was they had a stage. Oh man, I can't even describe it. There was so much going on. They had a stage. They had a presenter. They had the CEO of the Golden GSC cinema.
Cinema.
Yeah, she was just there. She had like a whole like separate private VIP area, and then every now and then they just brought her on stage.
Nice.
That's not even the end, right? They had like so many stalls. They had like so many games. They had like they were selling merch. They were giving away free popcorn. This is at 6. I cannot describe to you like at 6 o'clock. I'm like tired. I'm like I got in the Grab because the trains were like cancelled or something. And so I got in the Grab, I'm tired. And then when you see 3,000 people, you're like, whoa, because there's like so many people.
Which day was it? Like a weekday, a weekend?
I think it was a weekend. It was a Sunday.
Okay, it makes sense.
It was Sunday.
It makes sense. A lot of people.
But you know what? It was really cool. They had drones. There was like drones flying, taking photos of all the people. Yeah,
Nice.
There's so many. Like I can barely remember. Like I was so shocked. It felt like a carnival, to be honest with you. Like it felt more like a carnival. And
It's interesting.
and there was, you know, what was really nice is that there was a lot of kids as well, and it's so nice to see like the encouragement of a healthy lifestyle, you know, because in the UK especially, you know, I don't think that we encourage them as much as we need to. Like
Same in the States.
especially like really think about this, right? Sonic the Hedgehog is like a very known character. Like to basically link that with health, it's like a no-brainer. But then how many places do you really see that happen? So that was cool. And then so I do the race, and that was cool by itself because the views were outstanding. Like I'll run like to the side of, because they block some roads off, right? And I run to the side of a road, and you just turn your head, and it's just like a whole clearing of a forest. You could literally, like, the right side is all like cities, towns, everything like that. And then I'm on this road, and I look, and I'm just like, as far as your eye can see, it's just forest. And you're like, how is this right next to the mall? Like, it almost stopped me dead in my tracks.
Nice.
And then I was near like the Hilton Grand Hotel, and they had like a massive water fountain and in front of them, and that was cool. So anyway, we do the run. Who's we? It's me. It's just me. Do the run, and I get to the end. They give me the medal. So what was included, right? So it was 80 ringgits. You get a shirt. You get if you finish, you get the medal. You get a cinema ticket. And that's kind of it, right? But they also like in the area when the race was finished, all the vendors, Coca-Cola, all these random different, they were just giving stuff out, like so much free. Listen, there was people carrying crates. I'm talking literal crates of like Coca-Cola, of like Sprite, like whatever they had, they were literally just giving them away because I guess they didn't want to carry them. Like I saw at least 3 people with trolleys.
Free.
Free, yeah. I couldn't carry anything. Like I was alone, so I I think like 4 cans of Sprite for free, and then that was it. Like I was gonna carry like a big bottle of Sprite, but then I just gave it to someone because I was like, I'm not carrying this all the way back to KL.
It's like festival.
Yeah,
Festival.
yeah, it
Not
was-
not competition.
So I'm guessing it's not really like that in Japan.
Yeah, festival.
So it's not Japan.
No.
네.
Yeah. Honestly, it was the sheer amount of free stuff. Like I took a picture, I've got it somewhere, but you know, they gave bananas to everyone. Like everyone that finished, they bananas. They gave like drinks. They gave pastries. They gave like I can't even barely remember why you know V-soy. You know the soy milk. They were giving out V-soys there to everyone. People were carrying there was so much stuff. Honestly, it was pretty overwhelming for like 8 a.m.
Nice.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
But
Too
yeah,
much sugar.
Or too much sugar. All for this bad boy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Sweet.
I know.
Yeah.
I think I had one more update. I went to Penang.
Oh, Penang.
Penang.
Oh.
Yeah, I went to Penang as well.
Nice.
Not as interesting as your Japan stories, obviously. I know. I can't wait for my day to come. My day will come for Japan, but not yet. So yeah, we went to Penang. My in-laws came, and that was really fun. Penang's really nice. I think the best part of Penang was probably the food. The food was quite good.
Yes.
Me
Me too, so much.
Oh, you've been Penang?
Yeah.
Oh, you've been Penang, really?
When? Oh, when? November.
November.
Recently. Recently.
Recently.
Oh, maybe same time.
Just one night.
Oh,
Just one night.
Okay, okay.
Oh, okay. Did you like it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Georgetown is a beautiful town.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like, yeah, it was a nice town. You know, when we first got there, I didn't think the food was that good. Right.
What kind of food eat?
This, I think,
Um,
in the morning. I
Hokkien
think,
mee. Hokkien mee. Hokkien mee is noodle.
no, we didn't have that. We didn't have that. No. Maybe I need to go back. But
It's famous.
there's one place we went to. It was like an Indian curry house. But it
Hey.
was all veg, only veg. But it was like the best vegetarian Indian food like I've had in so long. It tasted so good. Like every single one of us that were there, like me, my wife, my in-laws, like we loved that food. Like borderline, I'd almost go back to Penang just to have that again.
Nice.
But yeah, it's nice. Like I think maybe 2 days is okay. I think 2 days is enough.
Yes.
Like you don't need a lot of days.
So 1 week is too long.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's a small town.
Yeah, and the beach wasn't that good. That was another
Yes.
thing. The beach is not
Not good.
Not good.
No good.
I think Langkawi's better.
I want to go in the car. I want to go.
Yeah, Langkawi. I think for beaches.
Langkawi is the best.
Yeah, for beaches it's better. Langkawi is definitely better. But Penang, I would say it's more like it's. I don't want to
not-
say it's kind of like another version of KL, but in maybe that's a bad way to describe it. But yeah. Oh, you know what's funny actually as well, food wise. So I was really excited to show my in-laws satay. So satay and compressed rice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we go right to this food market, and that was really cool. And it was taking a minute. Like all of their food had arrived, but I was the only one that ordered satay because I just wanted everyone to try it. So the guy who was cooking, he was really really nice, and then I went back over and I was like, what's going on? Like, you know, give us an update. And then he was like, yeah, it's almost finished. He was like, do you want to come? He's like, do you want to come? I was like, okay.
Sure.
So I go back and I'm like cooking. Yeah, I'm like cooking the thing. Yeah, I got pictures, I got
Really?
video. Yeah, of like cooking the flipping satay.
Oh.
As satay.
Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, because he had a little grill, like he had this grill, and then he had a brush. And I was like, yeah, here, take. He passed me the brush. And he was like brushing the thing. Yeah, super friendly.
Good experience.
Yeah, it was
So
really.
how about Roja? Did you eat rojak?
Loja.
So
Rojak is
how do you say? Pick up the some
vegetable,
yeah,
cutting
vegetable.
vegetable and fruits and
I think you're
miso.
having the official experience, and I'm having the not official experience. Because I think we were doing very tourist. Like I think we were doing like there was a tower. We went up a tower. There was like a really
Yeah, mountain,
No.
lower mountain.
and then we went to a temple as well.
Oh.
There was a mount. It's hard to remember now, and my phones are being used to record. So, but there's a mountain of some kind. I think it had like this really big Buddhist statue.
Buddhist.
Yeah, but I think it
Oh.
was Chinese maybe. It was like a Chinese temple.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but it was cool. It was cool. Like that thing, whatever that was that I went to, I would recommend that because it was just like really big. The scale of everything was really, really big. Like we're talking like a statue the size of a building, like if not bigger. So that was really cool to see. That day I was quite tired, not gonna lie, because we'd spent like 2 days and we flew there, and like on the flight I was feeling like a little bit sick, so it was like not feeling good. But nah, it was cool. Penang was nice. Yeah, I think. Oh, one last little thing. Went to Batu Caves again.
Oh, again.
Again, yeah. 'Cause
Why?
I take my in-laws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So went to Batu Caves again. Did you know that there? Okay, so if you can't go, obviously the top is where the cave is, right? But did you know at the bottom there's another cave entrance? There's another cave entrance.
Fake entrance.
No.
No.
It's an actual. Okay, so there's another cave entrance at the bottom, and it cost maybe 15 ringgits.
Oh, it's not free.
Yeah.
Left side,
Yeah.
maybe.
Left side. Yeah.
Right side is big.
Stairs.
Yes.
Yes.
Then left side is maybe pay to some.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But there's I think there's two. I think there's one near the train station, and then there's one before the train station. And then the stairs are here. So stairs, and then there's one entrance there. But basically, 15 ringgits. And they had peacocks. They had like a cultural dance of some kind. You know what was really good though? Because,
Really?
no, it was good because, like, obviously trying to walk all the way up, it's like if you brought your mother-in-law, like, to walk up, it's a lot of stairs. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of stairs. So the fact that...
Very steep.
Yeah.
Very steep steps.
Yeah. So we went up like maybe like a fifth just so that, because you know on the stairs you could take some nice pictures. But then we came back down, and then my father-in-law spotted like the entrance, and I didn't really pay too much mind because I was a bit like, you have to pay. But then when we went inside, it was worth it. Like they had peacocks, and the fact that you can basically see the caves without climbing all the way to the top, it was definitely worth it. But surprising, right?
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Yeah, it was good.
We
It was actually
tried.
good. Yeah, maybe.
It's a big thing to do out here in Malaysia. The
Batu
caves.
Caves, yeah.
People go there and they pray. Like people that live here in the culture and the religion, they go there to pray. When you've been multiple times, you see people bringing things to like offer.
So, from my understanding, I think it's a Hindu. Like prayer thing. I believe I've seen people take off their shoes and climb the
Yes.
length of the stairs.
I seen that, but when I went last time when my mother-in-law came, it was a group, like a family, and it was like a woman. They were like holding a tree. They were like bringing it up the steps. But what got me was it was women. It looked like a heavy tree.
Yeah,
And
really?
the man was just kind of looking. He walked and he was looking. I guess it was to like watch him, but the women were carrying it. And I was thinking like maybe they bring it up as an offering or like.
Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, I guess with like religions, a lot of pain and suffering is attributed to some kind of understanding. So I imagine it's something to do with that, but I couldn't really guess specifically what.
Yeah, gotcha. I just
Yeah.
noticed it. I saw them with the tree. I saw people with food, different things. I'm like maybe they bring it up for some reason to pray over it or to offer it.
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah. It's something they do here though. It's very steep steps, man.
Yeah.
We work out. I work out, and it's like I was kind of like,
I was sweating
yeah,
like
it's
after the first like 5 minutes. I'm like sweating daggers and like take a Gatorade, but put it inside your backpack so the monkeys don't get it.
そうね。
oh yeah, they have monkeys
Gatorade,
too.
Gatorade. You need to get big time Gatorade or cucumber water, but listen,
Stairmasters,
Yeah, you know
like
what
Stairmasters
it is.
times 100. Stairmasters like times 100.
literally, it's the heat, it's the altitude, it's everything.
Oh, go in the morning.
And then because you're looking out for the monkeys as well, you're like on alert because you don't want them to, you know. One of the monkeys grabbed me. Did I tell you this story?
Nah.
Monkey grabbed me.
Eh?
Yeah, the monkey grabbed me one time.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah,
Like-
Where?
on my trousers. Yeah, 'cause, okay.
Your
So
foot?
take a Gatorade, but put it inside your backpack because my Gatorade was like on the side, was on the side of my backpack,
oh, he
Wow.
kind
and
of
my Gatorade was blue, so he could see that it was different from my backpack,
Mm.
right?
it
So
intrigued them.
so he grabbed my leg, and then I
Eh.
can't remember if I had it in my hand or something. He grabbed my leg, or he tried to grab my bottle. I can't remember now. And then yeah, monkeys. I don't like monkeys.
やだ。
Yeah. And then he like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm telling you. And then eventually I had the bottle in my hand and I was like I threw it like that. Yeah. And then he grabs the bottle and then he unscrews it.
Yes, so I saw it.
They're smart.
He
Yes.
unscrews it and he pours it.
Eh?
Fix it like that. He pours it into.
They're smart.
Yeah.
Drink, just.
Yeah.
As if human.
They're smart.
Yeah, that's humor.
But a lot of it is falling on
Yeah.
the floor, but he's drinking like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a humor.
They're smart.
Yeah, smart.
And then you know what the killer is? So I'm at the bottom of the stairs. He throws it back at me. The empty bottle. He threw
Oh.
it. Yeah, because there was no one else down there, and like he threw it in our direction.
You probably
Yuck.
upset.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Yeah, he is upset. Thanks for nothing.
Honestly, but don't let that dissuade you. Batu Caves is nice, but just put all your belongings
So-
inside of a bag.
Yes.
And if you do feed the monkeys, feed them quickly.
Mm.
They will. They're. When we went, they took a lady's purse. She was standing. We like walked up the steps, took a break, and she was standing there with her purse.
Oh my god.
And he jumped and snatched it. He snatched it and he went up one. So there they have lights.
Wow.
He climbed to the top of the light, and you can see him. They're so smart. He opened up the purse. He was like, he was grabbing her stuff. He looked at it, threw it. Looked at it, threw it. He found something. He threw her purse and he found something. He was like looking at it. He was like, he threw it. And you could tell he like scratched his head. He was upset. He was like, and she was like crying. I was like, I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad, but
You know, I
I couldn't do anything. Everybody's kind of looking at her like, you should have known. Like, it's like a small purse, but it's like, he went to her, like you said, and he like was
Yeah.
doing this, and she was just like,
Mm.
well,
Scary.
you gotta fight back. He just snatched it from her.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
They had big
The
teeth.
teeth is
They have big
look
teeth.
like
Yeah.
knife. They look like knives.
Wow.
They- They're about the size of a dog,
Chihuahua.
chihuahua, maybe about 20
Eh?
pounds, 30 pounds, but they have big teeth. They have big teeth. So I mean, I don't know, but it's like it's worth it. You need to be
You know
careful.
what? It's worth it. You just have to be careful. I think, preferably if it's not raining, that's better because the stairs get a little bit slippery. Yeah.
Right.
To be honest, I think the first time I went was the best time because we didn't feed the monkeys. We just watched other people feed the monkeys, and that was okay.
Go in the morning. We went like at 8 in the morning. It was cool. It was perfect. The monkeys don't come out till lunchtime. We realized. First time we went like at 2 p.m. It was hot.
Yeah,
It was
too.
monkeys. It was too hot, man. It was so. I literally was drenched, literally. Then the second time I went, we went at 8 a.m. Wasn't
better.
hot, nice cool weather, and we realized the monkeys come out at lunch.
Oh.
Cause the guides that was there explained to us that the monkeys learned our time, so they learned that more tourists come
out.
Mm.
Wow.
So they come out when there's more people. I said
He's
they're smart animals,
so smart.
That's
but they wasn't out at like 8 in the morning. There's no monkeys.
Okay, that's a good tip. That's a good travel tip right there.
They go early.
8 a.m.
So Kana, tell us
Yes.
updates.
Days or yeah, we sorry, I and husband and going to Phuket.
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 Oh.
Thailand. Phuket.
Thailand.
Yes.
Nice choice. Me and my
Yeah.
wife went about 2 months ago.
And we recommend Phuket.
Oh.
Then going to Phi Phi Island.
Yeah.
Then yes,
That's
small.
what we did.
Yeah. So どこだっけ?
So you've been already. You went. You
planned
going
on
to
going?
go, or
Yeah.
you've been? Oh,
I go already.
already been. How many days?
4 nights.
4 nights.
4
How
nights.
was it?
So nice. Very nice. Yeah, people are kind. Yeah. So さっき話してたpeople working hard.
Oh,
Working
really?
hard.
Yeah.
So this country is little bit
relaxed.
relaxed. yeah, checking always mobile phone. But Thai people is not it.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Sincere.
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 Ah, yes.
Sincere.
Sincere. How do
They're humble people. They're humble. They
Humble.
understand. They don't. She said like they don't come from much, so it's like they're humble people.
So wait, you went for 3 days or
4 days
4
and
days.
5 days.
5
days.
You guys went to the PP Islands. You took a boat?
Yes,
Like a tour?
took a
tour?
boat. Took a boat.
I wonder if your husband asked my wife about it because we did the same thing. We went to Phuket and we took a boat tour and it was.
So you should go to Phi Phi Island and Phi Phi Dong, Phi Phi Lato, Phi Phi Lay Island. So took a short boat.
Yeah.
Short
And-
boat.
Yeah, you can't. You gotta take a boat. You gotta take a
So
boat.
And cheap. Oh, you say like
Well,
this?
no, it was. Well, how we did it. Ours was a tour. We stayed at Phuket. We had a room in Phuket, but one day we went on the tour, and it was maybe 100 USD to like 400 ringgit.
Oh, yeah. Good,
Not
good.
bad. And you go from
Much.
you take the boat and you go to a different island,
Mm.
and the tour was 9 hours. They take you get on the boat, they take you to one island, and you walk around, eat.
Right.
Another island, walk around, eat. Then they took us to another island, and we did snorkeling.
Oh.
Different things. Did you guys do that? You get in the water, snorkel?
snorkel.
Wow.
It was pretty cool. I like
So
it. Too.
very famous island, Phi Phi Lay Island.
PP
Then
layer.
movies is the beach.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm glad you guys went.
So we are going to Maya Bay.
Nice.
So very famous beach.
Yeah.
So the payment is Thai baht is 5,800. Then US dollar is $171.
Wow.
Oh.
Two people?
Yeah, 2 people.
Oh, 2 people. Ah.
Yeah. So she spent
Oh, that's cheap.
171.
Oh, that's real cheap.
Cheap. So because my we were stay hotel is なんだっけ? How do you say? What is kind of name? The name is Old Town. Old Town.
Old Town.
Yeah.
Okay.
Old Town. No, not town.
All the
Sorry.
town. All the town.
What's that? Old Town? I was like, maybe it's a Thai thing. I don't know.
Sorry.
All the town.
Pronunciation.
Town. Yeah.
Old Town.
Old Town.
Town.
Old Town.
So, Phi Phi Island maybe like this. Then Old Town is this like near here.
Okay.
So
Nice.
the very famous beach is Patong Beach is here.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
then
Yeah.
Phi Phi Island is here. Then we were staying Old Town Hotel.
Oh.
Is name of Memory at on Hotel.
Nice.
Very old hotel,
Very old.
but very cheap.
Very cheap.
Very
One
cheap,
night.
yeah.
1 night and 2 person. Then Japanese yen is maybe 10,000.
10,000 yen.
10,000
for
wow.
One night.
So for the
10,000.
now we live in Malaysia. We use
10,000.
We
Yeah,
use,
our
10,000.
currency's all over the
10,000.
yeah,
place.
so we have
1万円
pound, ringgit, USD.
So
All
the
my
ring,
USD people.
so ringgit is 291 ringgit.
Oh.
This is for one night for two people.
At
Two people.
one night, two
Two
people.
And USD,
Very
65
cheap.
USD.
Yeah, and in pounds that'll probably be around 50 pounds.
So very cheap.
Mm.
So but very
That's not bad. Yeah, that's good.
so
That's
so
a
good.
price.
Then this PP Island tour is pick up like a Grab tour bus.
Mhm.
Then hotel to pier.
Mm.
Pier.
Minato.
Ah.
So pier.
Yeah, pier.
Yeah,
So
pier.
going to pier to took speedboat.
Speed.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we took speedboat.
So
Nice.
speedboat or ferry.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
So which one choose then? But speedboat is very fast. Then 1 hour.
Scary.
No, scary. Yeah,
no.
not scary.
Nice. You go. Fast.
So yeah, like dun 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 dun.
Oh, really?
Yeah, fast.
Oh.
But I took medicine. Yoidome. How do you say medicine?
Seasick medicine.
Seasick. Yes, seasick.
Classic
Did
seasick.
Yes.
you get sick?
Yes.
I got sick. I
Maybe.
threw up everything.
Wait, but did you okay,
Oh
did you
my
guys have a
God.
big breakfast?
Big-
No, but for me it was the water. We on the, initially
No,
I was
I-
okay. We went snorkeling.
I didn't.
Oh, and you still got sick.
No,
sick.
no sick.
No.
But なんていうの? Care. Just care.
Care.
Mm.
Hmm.
How do you say?
Sorry, I have a question. Upload everything, you say?
Yeah,
Vomiting?
vomit. Yes.
Upload!
Yeah.
Oh!
Throw up. So, sorry, that's how we say. But yeah, vomit.
Vomiting.
So the waves. I ate. We ate a small breakfast. They feed you. They gave us a sandwich and a croissant and a soda. But I was okay. But when we went snorkeling,
Okay.
and I think I swallowed the seawater.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was so interested. I would, you have
Yes.
to snorkel. And the guy, I put my thing and I was swimming, but you could see fish and turtles, and so I was excited. I kept going, and the water was getting inside, so I kept coming up like, and I got on the boat and I was like, oh, I got a headache, and I sat down, and the tour guy was like, you had too much salt. I said, I think I'm okay. And then the boat, like she said, we left, and the boat was, and I felt it. And they gave me one of the little bags, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah, it was crazy, man. It was-
You didn't medicine?
Yeah, they gave us medicine, and it's pretty cool. I see it in here. They had something you can sniff, and they gave it to me, and I sniffed it, and I was like, okay, I feel a little better. But they gave me more medicine, but they kept giving me this thing to sniff, and I'm not sure the name, but I see people in Malaysia with it.
yeah.
If I'm at the train station, I see people.
Is it a tub or is it
No, it's like
It's like a mint.
it looked like a small like chapstick thing.
uh,
And I see a lot of people here do it. I'm not sure if it's for like sickness or whatever. They gave it to me, and it's like, and it almost like it goes to your brain. But I felt a little better, but I still was sick. And I be careful on speedboat. It goes real fast. Just be very careful. Even when you get in the water, don't swallow sea salt. It's not good. Seawater is not good for you. So yeah, I had a bad experience, but I had a good time. But
it sounds good. It sounds like it was
So
good.
it means just in case, take a medicine.
just in case,
And just in
that's
case.
that is a good travel tip.
Yes.
Wow.
great travel tip. Great.
So
Seasick.
then Pierre took a speedboat. Then PP Don Island.
Okay.
So then going to took a short boat. Then our boat, just our boat.
How was the food?
So nice.
Good, yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
so every store is 外れがないってなんて言うんだろう。
all okay.
All okay.
Everything
Flavor
okay.
is good.
Flavor's good. Did you have pho?
Pho, no pho.
No pho. Wait, no, is that
We can't.
That's Vietnamese. My bad.
Love that right here.
No, I love pho, so I
That's
just.
good.
Yeah, me
Well, I thought they
too.
had something similar
They
in
might have.
Thailand.
They might have. They have different. But when they have different food, but she's saying it's cheap.
Cheap.
It's very very cheap there, so you can get a lot of things.
Cheap.
A lot of things. It's super
Cheap and delicious.
What was your
Oh.
favorite?
Yes. Pad Thai.
Pad Thai.
Pad
Yeah,
Thai.
Pad Thai.
Pad Thai.
I like Pad Thai
Oh.
and なんだっけ? Pineapple rice.
Pineapple
Yeah.
rice.
Yes. 美味しい so
Sweet
nice.
rice.
Yes, sweet.
Sweet rice.
Really?
Yeah, they
Mm.
had it. Crystal had something when we were there.
Interesting.
Pineapple rice and fried to
That sounds nice, actually. That does
Oh,
sound nice.
really?
Yeah.
Really?
it's not sweet. Not sweet.
Not
Yeah,
sweet.
right?
Yeah, but you know, sometimes with in like Dolly Dim Sum, when they cook your chicken, they give a sweet and sour
Ah.
chicken and pineapple.
A dip,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Pineapple, chicken, or beef, or a shrimp.
That sounds good.
So we can choose the material.
Different options.
It's good.
Was the boat trip your favorite, or did you do another tourist thing that was also fun?
Fun.
No. But, so you did the boat trip,
Yeah, boat trip.
and then anything else?
Yeah, took a boat to around Phi Lay Island,
Mhm.
around Lay Island. Then, Phi Lay and on the Phi Lay Island. Then walk to the park.
What park?
Yes. International 国立公園
Oh,
International Park.
international park.
International Park.
Nice.
So
Actually-
just
National park.
a national
Oh,
park.
national
a
park.
national park.
Nice.
So just 1 hour.
Did
then
you do like
walk,
snorkeling?
snorkeling is after snorkeling.
So
So national park walk to Maya Bay.
Maya Bay.
So around Maya Bay, then back to the boat, then snorkel.
Wow.
Did you like snorkeling?
Yes, I like this.
Didn't
too
you
many-
drink seawater?
No, never.
Just I got so excited. You know how to swim?
Yes, swim. I can
You
swim.
can swim? Nice. Yeah, they offer
gotcha.
floaties. But I didn't use it either. I know how to swim.
Okay, I'm gonna need one. Of
A
those.
safety guard.
Oh, really?
You gotta
Can't
teach
swim.
You should practice.
I should practice. Yeah. Oh, you mean
Blue,
upstairs?
blue.
You know how to
Because we have a
swim too?
pool.
Pool. We
should
can
You
swim.
know how to swim, Hero?
Yeah.
Nice.
Of course.
I will endeavor to try and swim. I've just been a bit busy lately. You know, I was doing a marathon.
Marathon is better.
You know, I was planning a trip. I've been busy, but I think me and my wife, I think we're gonna go to Thailand soon for our anniversary. Well, not soon.
Anniversary.
Anniversary is in February. So yeah, I think we're most likely gonna go there because I think that's because we've got a couple of trips planned. That's like the right budget for us currently.
No, it's definitely in budget. I bet
Yeah.
a lot of my friends that ask me about, hey, should we come to Malaysia? I mentioned if you can't afford Malaysia, go to Thailand. It's right by us, but it's a lot cheaper. So a lot. Just go to Bangkok. It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
And weed's legal there. You can smoke. You can smoke in Thailand. You can.
Yeah.
Dangerous.
Until this year.
Yeah, I think they did it
Really?
two years ago. It just happened.
Oh.
So when I went with my wife, so it's so funny. I want to get off topic, but it's so funny. And when you go to Phuket, it's like 7-Eleven, restaurant,
Yes.
massage parlor,
Yes.
weed shop.
Yes.
Weed shop.
Yeah.
Weed shop, massage parlor, weed shop. They're building them because it's you can smoke there now. So when you go on every corner, it's weed shops everywhere, and I think it's funny because they try to promote it. 'Cause you can smoke now. This way, if you smoke.
That's
So
funny.
Thai massage is so nice.
Oh, you had one as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
How-
3 times.
How explain to the people because Thai massages are crazy. Explain why is it so good.
Why so good?
cheap.
Yeah. First of all, cheap. Then time is long.
Oh.
Yeah. Almost 1 hour.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
1 hour or 19 minutes.
19 minutes. Yeah.
Wow. You want
long time.
A long time.
Long
But
time.
なんていうのこう discussion to 30 minutes
Whoa.
to change.
so you can make it short.
Short.
Yeah,
うんうんうん。
that's cool.
They in Thai massage they're more physical. It's more I don't know. You can get a regular massage, but in Thai it's like
Yes, strong. So strong.
strong. It's like
Yes.
very strong.
It's like a stretch or some そうね。
yeah. It's so strong. After I was like, it felt good, but it's very strong. Very strong. Very strong.
All right, I think let's leave the updates there, and we can talk about the comment which was asking us about childhoods.
Oh,
and,
yes.
I think there was a second part to the comment which was like how we got here and that kind of stuff, but we'll focus on the childhood part for now, and then maybe when we get a chance in another episode we'll try and explain. I think we did try and explain once how we got here.
Yeah, the first episode.
Maybe the first episode a little bit. But we're going to focus on the childhood aspect of everything now. So, yeah, what was everyone's childhood like, really? Hero, would you like to start?
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I would say about my childhood. At first, I was born in Japan, rural area, and I would say about at first, I would say about my family. My family has a small temple. So my father is a monk at Buddhism. So, but we are not rich people because my father is school teacher too. So my father can't earn enough money to live as monk. So yeah, so be careful. Be careful. So not rich people, but and my family has a custom to read the sutra.
Read
the sutra. Sutra is
sutra.
Sutra.
Oh, right.
Sutra. Okyo desu.
Oh.
Yeah, sutra every morning and night for 15 minutes. It's so boring for me as a child. As a child, so boring time. But maybe it's my trait at Buddhism, and we have the temple. But I'm not sure to succeed my father monk. I'm not sure now actually. But it's my trait in my family, and I would say about in my childhood, my hobby is to catch the living things. It's a rural area, many kind of living things for insects and crayfish. Crayfish, do you know crayfish?
Crayfish.
ザリガニです。Yeah, Japanese is so safe place, especially rural area. So when I was 5 years old, I could go outside and catch the living things without the parents.
Nice.
No parents, and with little my brother, who is 4 years old. We can, and we are famous among neighbors because we are the boys in temple. So yeah, temple boys. So
かわいい。
we knew each other, neighbors and me. So yeah, so very safe place and freedom. And Japanese has 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, winter. We could various living things. We could catch the various living things. In spring, there were butterflies and frogs and なんだっけあと frogs, snail.
Nice. Outdoors, like nice.
And in summer there were cicada.
Cicadas.
Cicada.
Yeah, they're like grasshoppers or something.
Yeah,
Grass,
Yes,
cicada,
kinda like that.
cicada,
Right?
cicada, and stag beetles,
No?
Stag
stag beetles,
Ah.
and beetles.
Yeah. Nice.
It's sometimes rarely stag beetles are expensive.
Mm.
Rarely stag beetles very expensive, and we couldn't catch this. Sometimes cockroach.
確かに。
Yeah, and in fall there were crickets, grasshoppers,
Mm.
and dragonflies.
Mm.
And in winter, there were less living things than other seasons, but we could find spearbugs, ダンゴムシ,
Oh.
spearbugs and worms under the stone.
Yeah, too
Under
many.
the stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so very fun time. But this story is before elementary school. After elementary school, I caught the Pokemon in the game. In the game with my friend. It's very fun and very long time because I've been catching the Pokemon until 4-5 years ago. So I've been catching the Pokemon with Pokemon Go. Yeah, it's very fun time. Yeah, very fun time. Yeah. So in my childhood, yeah, what like my childhood is look like, and I would say about Japanese holiday, the boys' holiday, Japanese boys' holiday.
Oh.
And 5th May is Japanese boys' holiday.
Oh, 5th
Yeah.
of May.
5th May, yeah, is
Oh, that's
in the golden week.
Ah.
And so I was a boy, so it's I like the day.
Yeah.
I like the day, and the parents who has a boy or boys decorate the door, which who is a samurai, army samurai, and Japanese sword and Japanese arrow.
Nice.
And these are not these are replica but authentic construction. So not a toy, big size, real size. And we eat the mochi front of the with my family front of the doors, and we hope the boys growing up strong and healthy.
Ah,
Mm.
that's
It's
sweet.
good.
That's
It's good
sweet.
custom. It's good
Yeah,
custom.
That's nice.
Nice.
And I would say about Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve, I am Buddhism, so so I have not related to Jesus Christ. So I don't know why, but we celebrate the Christmas Eve. There is a inside story. What that I'm addicted to say Jesus Christ, but but I don't say.
I'm sorry.
Teaching all the bad
Maybe.
habits.
I'm so sorry.
Okay.
If
but-
Michael
New
if
Lord.
Michael watches the shooting, I believe Michael laugh. It's another story. So I don't say that now, but yeah. So Jesus Christ don't relate it to us, but we celebrated the Christmas Eve, and we get the present from Santa Claus as a child.
Mm.
Expensive present. It's special day. So Christmas Eve and my birthday is very good day for me as a child. Yeah, that's all.
That sounds nice.
Yeah.
That sounds real nice.
I
Yeah.
like that.
Nice.
So you real outdoors as a kid.
Yeah.
A lot.
Mm.
It sounds like a lot with the animals.
Yeah.
I could relate to that. I guess I'll jump in. Childhood with Keith. I'm from Beaumont, Texas, small place in Texas.
Walmart.
About 100,000 people, so it's real small. One mall, 2 Walmarts, real small. My mom's from there, so we grew up there. I have a younger sister. We're 4 years apart. She was born in Austin. We moved to Austin, and I lived in Austin for a little bit. My sister was born there. So just me and my sister and my 2 parents. So I'm a small family, so we're real close. I talk to them all the time. Me and my sister are close. Growing up, I was like Hero. I didn't really come out my shell until later in life. So as a kid, I was real by myself. My parents worked long hours, so I took care of my sister. And a long time for me was like outside collecting bugs. Same. I collected frogs. I collected certain animals. I'm just being honest.
A frog situation here. You're gonna tell me you collected frogs as well? Wait, no. I was gonna say.
Sorry.
カエル集めますか
え、何？
カエルを集めますか
No.
Okay, no frogs, no frogs.
No wrong.
No frogs
No
team.
frog brother.
No frogs team.
It's a me and Hero thing. I collected frogs and animals, but I didn't really come out my shell until a little later in life. But growing up, I'm not gonna make it too long. Growing up, middle school, I started playing sports. So I like before sports. I was into like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I collected Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We had duels like in the front yard. I did things like that. But then I started playing sports, and that changed everything. I kind of came out of my shell. Started playing sports. I traveled. So
Do you think playing? Sorry to interrupt. Do you think playing sports helped give you a bit more confidence?
oh, for sure. It was
Interesting.
is dynamic for me. If I didn't play sports, I'm not even sure I'll be this guy I am today, to be honest. I might be, who knows where I'll be, but I started playing sports and it kind of got me out of my shell. I started dressing different. I started getting haircuts. I started getting attention from girls. So things changed for me in a good way. I played sports from in America, we do elementary, middle school, and high school. So I played basketball and ran track from middle school to high school.
Oh.
So about 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 12th, like 7 years.
Wow.
And I played basketball. I did travel ball, so I've been around the United States traveling, playing basketball. Had a lot of friends. I had a typical childhood. I was going to parties.
Oh.
I was my parents were cool though. Like I said, I have a small family, so my mom and dad had me at a young age as well. So they understood and they were nice. So I went to parties. I went to church every Sunday. Didn't miss church.
Oh.
I went to parties on the weekend. Hung out with people. Got my first job at 17. I was working. I was playing sports and working because I wanted to have clothes. I wanted money in my pocket. Wanted a phone, so I got a job. Childhood was pretty cool. I have a close family,
Do you have like a particular, like a memory that's like a very strong memory for you?
That's a very good question. Strong memory.
Like maybe something food related or something like that.
No, I got a crazy one. I have a lot of stories, but I'll give you a crazy one. I'm like Hero. Like I come from humble beginnings. My parents didn't have that much money, so we stayed in an apartment complex, and I was with my sister. We were playing with other kids, and this other kid's mom came out and was trying to talk to us and like reprimand us. My mom came out and they got in a fight, and my mom beat the lady up. And it was like a moment that I'll never forget. It was like my mom is who she is. She's a good woman, but it's like seeing your mom get in a fight. Most people never see that ever happen.
Yeah.
So as a kid, it was like a
eye-opening.
It was a good
My mom's a
experience.
badass.
My mom's a badass. It was like you can't tell her anything. So
Oh
my
my
mom
God.
got in a fight. I appreciate your mom for being there. She was a mean lady. You beat her up. I appreciate it. So yeah, I had a typical childhood, man. I had nothing to complain about. My parents are good people. My dad's into church, so growing up. I went to church twice a week, Wednesdays and Sundays. For the most part, my mom was working most of my life, and she retired early. Thank my dad for doing that. Took care of my mom, so my mom could retire early. So my mom was stay-at-home mom. So I had a typical family. Having dinner, we ate dinner together every night. We had movie nights. We hung out. So when I meet other people and I hear their, family trauma, I'm like, I had to be thankful because I didn't grow up with any major problems. I had a good family, good times. Played sports. I had the soccer mom. Took me to every practice. Took me to everything.
Oh,
That's nice, man.
Yeah, so I'm appreciative of my family. Childhood was pretty much normal, man. I didn't really have any normal childhood for me. Normal childhood. Play sports. Had a lot of friends. A lot of people came to my house. My house was like the typical house. All my friends came there.
Oh, nice.
Because my parents were young and cool, so they wasn't strict. So everybody would come to my house. Sleepovers.
sleep over.
Oh,
wow.
That's a very American thing.
Oh,
Yeah,
way.
for sure. I mean, it wasn't not girls, but all my guy friends. My guy friends sleep over, not girls. My guy friends go over and sleep over and play video games all night. Things like that. So typical childhood. A lot of my friends, I'm still close to them to this day.
That's sweet.
Went to college for 6 years. I mean, typical. I got a typical life. I mean,
It's hard to narrow it down to.
I know.
Because I remember reading the question and I was like, it's a really good question, but it's also really hard to answer because you want to say all the good stuff, but you don't want to say the trauma that made you either.
I wouldn't blame. I mean, everybody has trauma.
Everyone has some kind
I
of
wouldn't
trauma.
put it out there. I'm just thankful that now that I'm older and I look back on my life, I had a good childhood.
Yeah.
I didn't complain of anything. We had good Christmases. My family is close, so I can call any family member and talk to them. So I had a good childhood. I'm very thankful for that. Can't complain.
That sounds good. Kanako, I can see you got your notes.
Okay. I have note again.
Yes.
So when I was born, my family consisted of 6 people.
Nice.
Then my grandparents, my parents, my older sister, and me, 6 people. Then my hometown is Tokyo, but west side.
City girl.
But west side.
So you grew up in Tokyo?
West.
Yes.
West.
City girl.
Yeah, but
Ooh, that's scary.
Tokyo girl.
I don't know.
but Tokyo is very hiroi, big city.
Big city.
Yeah.
So then Tokyo is like this. Then main city is near here, but my grow up city is here.
Yes.
So west side.
Okay.
So-
West side.
So
That's cool.
there is many mountain. So
So it's American. It's American.
again. West.
West. Like this. With oxygen.
E.
Yeah. So you put the
E.
put the middle finger on the ring finger. It's like a W.
Oh, Daryl.
No gang
Yeah.
signs.
Oh,
no gang
difficult.
signs.
Oh, E.
I grew up on the west side of Houston, so it's a west side connection.
Oh, this E.
That's
I love it. We go viral. I love it.
Ah.
Sorry.
I can't understand. E.
Yeah.
East Tokyo. East Tokyo. Sorry. So I grew up in Omeshi, Omeshi of West Tokyo. So there is very beautiful place rich in nature.
Nice.
Yes. So
Outdoors.
mountains and rivers. Then my hometown is countryside. The garden was large. My garden is large.
Wow, rich people.
No rich people. No. Yeah, poor people.
No.
And there are many plums, like this plums.
Pram.
Yes, Japanese plum in it.
Nice.
So my
Sour.
our gardens. So the family would pick up the plums before summer. So to make a umeboshi, ne?
Umeboshi.
You know umeboshi.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Umeboshi,
yeah. Umeboshi is very sour.
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 Nice.
Sour.
It's like a curry or it's like a fruit.
Conserved vegetable. Conserved
Oh,
vegetable.
vegetable. So like
Conserved
Yeah,
vegetable.
vegetable.
Is it like kimchi?
Kimchi. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kimchi.
Like
Something like kimchi.
pickles.
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 Pickle.
Yeah.
Pickle.
Yeah, like a
Makes sense.
pickles.
Nice.
So
What is it
pickles.
called? Umeboshi.
I like this.
Umeboshi.
Umeboshi.
I like this.
I
You-
love pickles. So maybe
You
I
should try. You should
Yeah.
try in
Really?
Japan. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I love pickle stuff.
Maybe.
But
Maybe.
some plums, some umeboshi is with honey or sugar.
Nice.
But my house umeboshi is very sour.
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 You miss it.
Yeah. But bring it here to my umeboshi.
Nice.
So and what to say?
Umeboshi.
So my garden is kankochi. How do you say?
Sightseeing.
Sightseeing.
Oh.
Yeah, sightseeing place. My garden. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Ch-
Yeah, very
Super rich
famous.
people.
No. No rich. No rich.
Sightseeing place?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Let her talk.
Okay, go on.
So Omesti is the sightseeing place.
Yeah.
Very national park.
Mm-hmm.
Chichibu Tama 国立公園.
Wow.
Chichibu is a place name. Chichibu Tama is same place name. Chichibu Tama National Park. So my house in the national park.
Nice.
My house in National Park.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
So so then many tourists in spring.
Was
In
that
camp.
annoying?
Yeah, no. Yeah, but it was fun in childhood. So
Because it's always
So-
new people.
yeah, new people. Then selling my umeboshi.
Yeah.
Selling.
Oh,
yeah.
you sold your umeboshi
Yes.
to them?
Yes.
Wow. You're a merchant.
Yeah.
You grew it as a family and you sold it.
That's cool.
Yes.
So it's like a family business.
そうね。
You became more rich people.
So yeah, that is my childhood story.
Oh my god.
You sold it. That's nice.
That's
I
cool.
like
Yeah.
that.
I have a
That's
question.
cool.
Yes.
Your place is your garden.
Yes.
Your garden is in the national
National
park.
park.
So
Yes.
unknown people come into your garden.
Yes.
Wow.
So
Wow.
so my hometown garden is open garden. So
So I have a question too. So
Yeah.
now you were a kid. Now that you're older,
mm.
can you go to any garden and grow things? Are you good at growing things?
growing thing.
Like planting seeds and growing things? Can you do it now still? Like
多分何かを育ててるか。
失ってる
何かを育ててるかじゃない。
near future or
no, just like I guess
in
like,
child?
anytime. Like how you say like ask her she grew up in the garden. Does she still like to garden now?
Oh, but no, there won't be a garden in the apartment complex.
I mean, or just is it something that you would do later in life?
Do you like gardening?
ああ。
I like so.
It's okay. It's okay.
So because I don't like bugs. I don't like bugs.
Bugs team.
Yes,
Frogs
bug team.
Yeah.
Team bugs.
Frog brother.
Frog
brother.
So that's all. Thank you.
That's cool. That's cool. Family business.
I know. I like.
So how about you?
Maybe I'm gonna try umeboshi if I go to Japan.
Yeah.
I would try
You need maybe you need rice.
rice.
With rice.
With rice.
Umeboshi with
Mm.
rice.
With
Only
rice.
membership.
Okay, this sounds like something I would love. I actually love. Yeah, I love pickle stuff. My childhood, it's like what we were talking about earlier. It's hard to pin down certain things, but I'm the eldest. I have 3 younger brothers.
Wow.
All boys.
Yeah, all boys. Yeah.
Why?
Nah, but you know, I'm the eldest, yeah, and I was in a what's the word? Only child for about 7 years.
Ooh.
Yeah, so but during that time my grandma looked after me.
Wow.
Yeah, so my grandma and granddad looked after me a lot in my early years because my mum was working a lot.
Wow.
So a lot of my memories are like with my grandparents. That's why I can speak Bengali as well, because my grandparents, like,
Nice.
you know, would
Bengali.
talk in Bengali or Bangladeshu. That's what I learned. That's how you say it in just in case when I'm in the customs or something, I need to like whip it out.
Bangladesh, you?
Yeah.
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh.
Bengali.
So yeah, and you know, I think one of my strongest memories was basically strawberry picking.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's like strawberry field
Oh.
near, well, not near, but maybe like an hour away.
Garden and frog.
We are garden. Team garden.
So yeah, that's probably my deepest memory. Like one of my favorite memories is strawberry picking. So you'd go out, pick the strawberries, weigh it, and like they're very fresh. And the British strawberries are quite famous. That's why even to this day, like any celebration, I like having strawberries. So my wife knows, like, if we're gonna have a birthday or something like that, I always want some kind of strawberries there.
Nice.
That's good.
I might even like strawberries more than chocolate. So
Oh.
yeah.
Sweet.
So yeah, our area, we used to play a lot of games like Pokemon and that kind of stuff. But we used to play Pogs. Do you know Pogs?
Pogs.
Pogs. I don't know,
In
maybe
Pokemon?
American.
I
No,
don't
so
know.
Pogs are like this little disc.
Mm.
It's like this little disc,
I don't know.
and you stack them like that, and then you hit it. And then when you flip them, so basically they all have 2 sides.
Ah.
They all have 2 sides.
わかんない
And so
めんこみたい
you
な。
have some
Oh.
Pogs, I'll have some Pogs, and then we'll put them on top of each other, and then we smash them, and then when they flip on the other side, then I won the ones that I flipped.
うん
Right.
へー
A lot of this sounds very adjacent to gambling.
A little bit.
A little bit, yeah, but it was also skill based. So in our area, there was a lot of trends. There was a lot of trends. So that was one of the first trends I remember is the Pogs. And then the second one, we had something called Go-Go's.
Go-go.
Yeah.
Go-Go's.
So Go-Go's are like these little miniature statue like type toy things.
へー
And you'd get a packet, open the packet, you get like 5.
うん。
And in our area, we would basically assign a value to them. So like I would have like, let's say 20, right? You would have like 20, and then I would say this is a 5-pointer, and then we'd agree on how many yours would be worth for 5 points, and then we'd line them up on a curb somewhere. So you'd line them up, and then we go to the other side, and depending on how many there were, we'd shoot them down. Yeah, and then basically, like, if you, whoever shoots them down, they win.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, that looks like he's having a fun time. So, yeah, that was like a big thing. We had Pokemon, but Pokemon sort of came and went. Like, I think it's because no one really knew what to do with them. Like, we had them, but no one knew how to play them, but we didn't know what they were worth. So it's in my area, I think the people who were into them, they were into them. For me, another big part of my childhood was like video games. Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic.
was
Metal Gear
like-
Solid.
that was
Sega.
yeah, that was one of the first games. Like we used to play them together as a family, and yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog was one of the ones I remember. But you know what it was about games before? You could not see a character unless you got to that part. So, for example, there's Metal Sonic, right? Sorry, I'm gonna like nerd out.
No, you
Okay,
can.
sorry. So there's like Metal Sonic, but you'll never see that character unless you get to the end. Whereas now, you can just Google it and you know all the characters. But before, it was like, oh, it's a new character. What? Like, it was like so crazy because there's no other way to find like. And you would come to me and you'd be like, oh, like, have you seen this character? And I'll be like, no, you're lying. So I have to check. So I have to check. How can I check? I have to complete it. And then I'll come back to you and be like, oh, like, you were right. Like, I met the thing and da 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 da. So that was really cool. So it was like, yeah, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Street Fighter. You know, when I got into my teens, we used to love playing football. The actual, so you know, soccer. Sorry, no, actual
Soccer.
football.
Touche.
Yeah.
Football.
Yeah,
Oh,
we used to play a lot of
really?
football. So there was this tennis court that was abandoned. So we used to sneak into the tennis court and play football there. It was like a hard asphalt. It was like, it was not grass. And we used to sneak in there, play football a few times.
Oh.
Next to it, they used to have a like little patch of grass, and we used to play on that as well.
Nice.
But eventually they stopped looking after it, so it became very like grass was too long, and so you couldn't really play there anymore. But yeah, we used to do that a lot. There was a internet cafe that opened up near us, like a PC Bang.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe like one of the first ones in the UK. Because at the time, I think there was probably like, you could literally count them on your hands, like maybe like 15, 20. We're talking like 2008, 2009, something like that. So yeah, me and my friends, we used to all go to that place and just play like a bunch of video games together. That's more like teen years, I guess. But that's kind of it. I can't really think of too many other things.
No, I mean, that's good, dude. You had a solid.
No,
childhood.
you know what? I think no, I really I enjoyed my childhood, and you know, obviously, you know, my grandparents they worked really hard to make it a good one, I think, and obviously including my mum as well. Like they all worked really hard to make it nice, and when it got into the teen years, like my mum, you know, she's constantly working and stuff. But you know, if it wasn't for them, then I wouldn't get to experience, like, for example, going to the PC. It was called Game Storm. It's actually a good name. I think it was a pretty good name. But you know, going there and stuff, and like, you know, it was like £1 was like 30 minutes or something like that. And then the guy used to hook it up. He was really nice to us. He was super nice, actually. This random dude, like, he would just, you know, he kind of created a community out thin air, like, and that's like so early to do that kind of stuff. And you know, some people would stay there like 24/7. Like I was too young, so I was never allowed.
Sure. I can see somebody standing there all day.
Yeah, I was too young, but he had like the best games. He had like some of the best equipment, and like when you're kind of poor, like you don't have access to that kind of stuff, but you do have access to £1. So you know, going there and playing stuff, it was really good. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of a standard-ish. Maybe the strawberry picking is kind of a bit different, but yeah, I remember in my childhood I did visit my home country, which Bangladesh. I've been twice. So that was really good. I've got some very deep memories about those as well. A lot of fishing. So maybe little bit animals.
A little bit.
Yeah, fishing. I used to catch
on the river?
Yeah, there was
Fishing.
Yeah, my great granddad, his house was like near this really big river. A lot of houses, I think, they tend to be like that. And then I remember fishing, like coming back, and I had this Coca-Cola bottle, and it was full of like little fish.
Drops.
Obviously, they were all dead, and you couldn't eat them. But you know.
So eating?
No.
Oh, no.
Just catching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, that was cool. But I think that's it. I don't really think.
I'm trying to put in a micro level. Like, Hero, your childhood was outdoors.
Very outdoors.
Outdoor.
Very outdoors. Yours was like video games.
We played a lot of football. I would say like maybe like.
But how you ask me? If I asked you your core memory, would you name football or video games?
I honestly would say 50-50.
Okay.
Genuinely, and I'm not trying to like escape the question. It's because a lot of my friends, like even to this day, like we're all very, very, very close. and to this day, like half of them love football and the other half of us love video games, and I was sort of like always down for whatever. Do you know what I mean?
You still play video games now, though, right?
Yeah. So, but it's hard to play football
True.
like in that sense. Do you know what I mean? Because
Do you keep up with football? Like, do you watch?
okay, I did play football when I was in London a few times because I got invited to like a match, something like that. So it's dependent. Do you know what I mean? Like if you were to turn around and say to me, "There's a place we can go play," I'll be down for that. But it's a bit more difficult to try and get into when you're a bit older.
I feel you.
But whereas with a video game, you can just turn it on anytime, right?
I've been knowing you for some time now. Like I would categorize you as like video gaming.
I did the marathon though, you know.
It's not a bad.
See,
It's not a
I like
bad-
outdoors.
It's not a bad.
I
thing.
want 50. Okay, fine. You can say 70-30. I'll take.
Right.
I'll
70.
accept-
Garden,
Yeah,
video
gardening.
games. I would say sports and then like outdoors.
You know, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll take
But
it.
But
I'll
I
take it.
I did a game.
You did video games.
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
What-
games.
What you play?
Do you know パーソナルコンピューターじゃなくてなんだっけ
PC.
ファミリーコンピューター
ファミリーコン
Nintendo
ピューター
As a
So-
hobby,
Fam-
ファミリーコン
ファミリーコンピューター is very old
Famicom.
so ファミコン
Famicom.
yo yes
Nice.
yeah do you know
Maybe I am the game. Maybe I
two
am the
controller.
You are, bro. You are. Don't deny. it. You
Famicom.
are.
Yeah.
so me and Hiro are different era
Yeah.
yeah
Yeah.
so did
But
you
I
know
know,
that
but I know, but I know.
I know you know
Yeah.
My era, I would say, we talk about video. I was very. You asked for that core memory. My mom beating lady up. But another one. That's a funny one. Another one. A core memory would be Nintendo 64 with my cousins playing like Mario Kart.
ah yes
playing,
Mario Kart
007 GoldenEye.
oh
Playing Cruising the World. Like Nintendo 64 was like I feel like it was the first time it was like 4 controllers, one TV. And like you said, you don't know, it was pre-internet, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like you had to beat the game. You had to
To find out what
you
happened.
had those cheat codes. It was just like you had to play the game. So that's one of my core memories of 9 guys in a small room playing Mario Kart, you know, like 007. That's one of my core memories, like this Nintendo 64. That was like we had a Super Nintendo, but the 64 was like cousins coming over. My dad's trying to play. My uncles were trying to play. It was one of those things. Like, yeah, it's a core memory of mine.
Maybe 64 generation.
yeah generation
64, yeah.
No,
I think I remember the Sega.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
I remember
Sega.
Sega Genesis.
Sega
Sega
Sega.
Genesis.
The
Yeah.
Sonic game was iconic, man.
Yeah, Sega Genesis. I think we borrowed that though. I don't remember if but I was very young, so it's hard to remember. I remember it was a very big deal when we got the PlayStation 1.
Oh, yeah.
That was like a big deal.
That was ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was
ahead of its time.
Very big deal. Same with PlayStation 2. PlayStation 3, I don't think it was that big of a deal. And then by then, I think I already had my own Xbox 360. So it was like the first thing that I had that was
The
mine.
Xbox.
So that was cool. No, actually, wait. I had my own PS1 and PS2 actually. My mom would lock it up though. She would put it the PS2.
Really?
Put in the because I used to play too much. So she would put it in a cupboard and lock it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was obsessed with that thing, man.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe I am the video game dude. Yeah.
You
yeah.
play with your brother?
Uh,
Only one?
a little bit, not a lot, because when I was 7, he was 1. So when I was
Oh.
when I was 14, he was
7.
7. So he liked a certain game, and I liked different games.
I got it.
Yeah.
That's cool. I want to say I didn't mention my childhood. I grew up in Beaumont, but most of my life I grew up in Houston. So I gotta give Houston some love. Well, we're the 4th biggest city in the States. A lot of people know about Houston, but I want to give Houston a shout out. You said you from the west side of Tokyo.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
from the west side of Houston, so I gotta represent while I'm here. My
Houston.
friends, they won't let me live it down. I like it.
Yeah.
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go. I gotta represent. So shout out to Houston, man. Houston made me who I am. I'm glad I grew up in Houston. Houston's a very diverse city. A lot of my friends were different race. I hung out with Africans. I hung out with Asians. I hung out with Indian people. So I grew up with a lot of different cultures being in Houston. So coming to Malaysia was like
More of the same.
More the same. It was the long distance, but once I got here, it wasn't big for me because a lot of my friends are from different cultures, so I got to see it at a young age, eating different cultural foods as a young guy. It's like, okay, I mean, pretty much did this already, so
Yeah.
it wasn't a big adjustment for me.
I think.
South of Houston.
Yeah, Bedford. That's where I'm from. So a lot of people won't know where Bedford is. Anyone who's watching, but yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was just fine. We had this. The one thing that is probably the biggest standout for Bedford is we had one road where there was like 8 chicken and chip shops.
Chicken and chips.
Chicken and
Chicken. Yeah. So like karaage and
karaage.
yeah,
Ah.
everywhere. Like
So
one road.
Y'all have fish and chips and chicken and chips.
No. So fish and chips, there was only one, maybe 2 decent places,
Oh.
but they wouldn't do them as often because it's hard to master. Chicken and chips is a lot easier to hit the nail on the head, and it was cheaper,
That
right?
makes sense. That makes
So we had this one road, and on that road is like 8 places, and they would compete like best chili sauce, or they would compete like best value. Like, so you could literally go down that road. Even today, they do this one thing that is so unhealthy. It's so unhealthy, but it's so good. It's a spicy doner meat, and you basically they get like a like a doner meat strip, and then they pan fry it with some chilies and onions.
super spicy.
It's quite spicy, but you know what?
Quite spicy.
It's quite
Really?
spicy. Yeah,
Chili.
it's spicy, but as a junk food, it sometimes it can hit the spot. It hits the spot. But Bedford, not a lot to do there. Like, we used to go cinema quite a lot. Play, like I said, play football. It's hard to think what else even really. It's just it was very diverse. We were like, it was definitely very much like a migrant like hotspot. Like a lot of people immigrated there, including my grandfather.
Bedford.
Yeah, we had a lot of Italians,
Ah.
Bengalis, Pakistani, Indian, I'm sure, as well. Later on, when I was a bit older, we had a lot of Polish people come as well. So definitely like multicultural too.
Oh.
I do miss the spicy
See,
doner.
it's very, where we grew up is very diverse.
Yeah.
When you guys grew up, was it diverse? Like a lot of different. Do you see a lot of different people? No.
No.
That's the end. No.
Our
Just
class,
no.
our classroom is 34 student and 1 foreign country student, except all Japanese.
So okay, that's good. I'm glad you put that. We got a little time. How you said you had 30 students
30 students.
in your class?
Yeah.
Was this like high school? When you was a kid?
Half school.
Well, no. I mean, see, it's different where I'm from. So
Elementary.
Elementary.
no, when you were like 17, 18.
17,
So-
18.
What do you call that in Japan? Before you graduated?
Ah!
Before university.
Nursery.
Yeah.
Nursery. Elementary school.
Okay.
小学校。
小学校。
Junior high school.
Junior high,
and then
that's what I think
No,
that's
what's at the junior high?
Junior high school. 中学校。
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 小中
And then college.
で、
小
高high school. 高校。
Oh, there's more.
High
So,
school.
That's what I'm saying. High school.
Yeah.
So how many people in class in high school?
Same.
Same. 30?
Sorry.
Oh, so you from a
About
small-
30
You
for
from a small place.
yeah, small
Okay.
place. 30 or 40.
That's small.
Maybe
See.
from 7 years old to 12 years old elementary school,
Oh.
and 13
Yeah.
years old to 15 years old junior high school student,
okay.
and 16
To 18.
to 18
High school.
high school and
See.
university.
So see, us is different. So we do in Americas. 4 is kindergarten. They
Kindergarten.
do kindergarten,
Kindergarten.
and then we do a first grade to 5th grade elementary. You do 6th grade, so it's like 12 to 15, 6 to 8 in middle school.
Middle school.
Then we do 9th to 12th high school.
High school.
So like 14 to 18 is high school. So America is a little different. So I was curious. I'm like, I wanted to know the age. So in American culture, when you're like 14, 15, you're in high school. Yeah, it's like very different. Now you're like kind of like growing to yourself and leaving the house kind of. You being the woman or the man who you're going to be. So it's a little different. But I was curious on the age, how you guys separate in Japan. It's the same in the UK.
I think they changed it recently. So basically, when I was in school, it was lower school, middle school, and upper school. So lower school is like maybe till like 8. So like till 8, and then middle school was from like maybe like 11 to 14, 15, and then upper school was like 15 to like 18, something like that. But then they changed it. They got rid of middle school, so they halved that. So half of it is now in the elementary. So there's only 2, and then the other half is in the upper school now. I don't know. I remember when I was young, actually, there was this whole big deal about trying to keep it 3 tiers, because I guess it was better, but I guess it doesn't matter now because they changed everything.
Oh, I have a question. US has skip grade.
Oh yeah, you guys do that, innit? Yeah, skipping grades.
Yeah. So we had you in America you could take a test. So that like you'll take like a state. Like I'm from Texas, so you take a state exam, and you pass that exam, you can go up. So we had a few guys from my class that went up a couple grades. Very smart. Went to Harvard, went to Brown.
Wow.
The guy went to Brown. It's a super smart school. And so you can skip grades. And you see, but America is so loosey. You can go up or you can go back. So you can. So at the end once you get to middle school, so like 12, you take a test each year. So say we're all 12, 6th grade. To go to 7th grade, you gotta take a test. So say you make A's all year, and you take the test, and you say you fail the test. They keep you back.
Wow.
It's tough. They'll keep you back.
That's too much stress for a kid.
But they help you.
Too much stress.
They won't just like you fail. They'll take summer school. So they offer. You do school in America from September.
That's a crime, bro. You can't take away a child's summer. What are you talking about?
Yeah, so in America, it's September to May is school. And then say you struggle in school and you fail, you do summer school. So you get 2 chances.
2 chances.
I didn't have that, but that's how it is there. You get a second chance.
Hard student.
Hard student.
Right, I think that is basically our time. Thank you for joining us. Please like and comment and subscribe on our YouTube channel. We appreciate everyone that's watched so far. The last episode, I think we got around 170 views, so that's pretty good.
There we go.
So please, tune in to Semi-Retired and Inspired. Subscribe. And if you feel like we missed out anything with our childhood, or you want a little bit of a better explanation, again, just leave a comment. It is really hard to try and think of like specific things, but we hope you enjoyed, and that is the end.
Thanks for watching, guys. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Shout out to the family and friends. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye bye. See you next.
I can't.
今何やった？
Oh my god. I can't teach you so much. Michael, man. West Side.
West Side.
West side.
So
Yeah,
Hiro
definitely American.
born West Side, right? ね、Hiro.